is Krampus.
Krampus, another hidden truth drop alluding to Revelation 20 and Satan being unbound from the abyss.
And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle.
This time being revealed through medieval folklore. And it isn't the character itself exactly that's so strange, but the fact that it's almost always depicted as being broken free or unchained from chains. But what's even stranger is that the true origin of this character is not able to be traced past the late medieval era. That being said, if this is truly symbolizing or foreshadowing Satan being unbound from the abyss, it wasn't too long ago. Now let's get into the false history that they portray about this character, starting with this Smithsonian article. It's filled with many errors and doesn't cite its sources. Here it states, the roots date back to pre-Germanic paganism in the region. His name originates with the German Krampen, which means claw, and tradition has it that he's the son of the Norse god of the underworld, Hel. But this article gets some things blatantly wrong. Firstly, in Norse mythology, Hel is a goddess, not a god. Also, Krampus is not mentioned in any Old Norse sources, and Old Norse was never spoken in Austria or even southern Germany, and the article fails to cite any sources that claim Krampus comes from some type of ancient pagan mythology. And that's because there are none, because Krampus is a not so ancient folklore, having broken chains symbolizing him being unbound from the abyss, just as Revelation 20 says. And that being said, how this character symbolizes probably the worst thing that can be symbolized. Look how they honor this thing around the world. Now this is a warning because these next few clips are pretty wicked and disturbing. As you can see, it's quite strange that grown men take part in these types of acts. And the comments don't make it any better. One person personally states, "These guys will really hurt you. They were drunk and had no problem giving you scars." Another stated, "I seriously remember when one guy had this hard stick broom thing and hit me. It was so hard it gave me deep bruisings inside and some out. They would also bang on our doors and never stopped." And it seems these people have some type of obsession with dancing as demons. And if you remember the London tunnel opening ceremony, they had a similar thing. As seen, some creepy stuff, but back to the subject of Krampus. so it doesn't seem to come from some ancient pagan sources. But he does, however, resemble the depictions of Satan from those notorious medieval giant books. Now, the history of those books are quite a mystery, because during the wars in the 1600s, they're being moved, stolen, etc., which fuzzies up the origin. But as you can see here, this manuscript symbolizes the same character. Lastly, it's also often wondered why he's usually associated with Saint Nick. And according to the earliest medieval legends, Saint Nick was a known exorcist, which is likely why they became associated. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, consider subscribing, and share with a friend if you like.